We're going live. Going live, going live, going live, going live. We are live. Hello, hello, hello. I am here. I am trying to pull up something that I forgot to pull up.
I was going to say, what are you doing?
Before we went live. And
look, my sleeves match the backdrop.
that's quite interesting. You take accessorizing to a new level.
I do. When I accessorize, I got to match the walls and the paintings.
Mm-hmm. Well, this was super impromptu. I literally called Jess
About an hour
2 hours ago. 2 hours ago and
live?
said, well, a little bit less than 2 hours, about an hour and 45 minutes ago, and said, hey, would you like to do this? Because I've been packing and trying to figure stuff out, and I haven't been able to put together a video today. So,
And I said, yeah.
yeah.
I like doing lives with
I
you.
just didn't know if you were going to be able to. Sometimes you can't get away from work
That's so
when
true.
you're supposed to leave work.
I'm supposed to leave at 2:30.
Yeah.
That doesn't always happen.
That often doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So anyway, and another thing, and this is in the description of the video, we didn't do one last weekend.
We won't be able to do it this
we were
weekend.
out because we were both out of town at Aiden's football game, and then this weekend I'll be out of town in Calgary, so we won't be able to do one then. So I was like, well, we can't go
2 weeks
without
us sitting next to each other chatting.
2 weeks. That's a movie reference.
Is it better off dead? Because it
No.
doesn't say 2 weeks.
No, it's not 2 weeks. It's two. That's
$2.
$2.
I know that.
Cash.
See, I know that one.
No, that's not. This is another one.
Don't you consider that one a Christmas movie?
Better Off Dead?
Better Off Dead.
I have never considered that a Christmas movie.
Really?
Nope.
It used to be a Christmas movie.
That is not a Christmas movie.
Christmas.
Just because it happens around Christmas or a scene or two from the movie is around Christmas doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie.
I'm just saying.
I have always said this.
I actually argued this and I said it wasn't a Christmas movie. Because I like Christmas movies. Like, they gotta be Christmas.
True.
So I've never considered this a Christmas movie, but it always used to be a debate in our house that Better Off Dead was one of the ones that we would watch at Christmas.
Better Off Dead.
I know.
No, I'm not taking it. I'm also in the group of people who will
You okay?
defend. I wouldn't say vehemently, but I will not vehemently defend, but I will staunchly.
Don't say
Let's
it.
say that.
Don't say it.
Staunchly defend my
Nope.
argument that
Don't say
Die
it.
Hard is not a Christmas movie.
It is.
Just because it happens at Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
Okay, what are the
I know
qualifications?
there's a Christmas party going on, but again, it's an action movie.
So what is the qualification? Speaking of this, we are going to do a top 10 of our Christmas movies.
We are on Black Friday.
It will be aired on Black Friday. Then what is the qualification of a Christmas movie? Better Off Dead isn't.
No,
Die Hard isn't.
Yes, correct.
So what does a Christmas movie have to have?
It has to have more references and contextualizations to Christmas than those two movies do. It is an arbitrary line in the sand that I have drawn, and I have then crystallized to the sand to be so that that line stays there. It's not, it doesn't move, but it's in my head somewhere, and it's not an objective thing.
Stay here.
He's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we have
puppy's walking
Strider
around.
is loose and in the
And
wild.
so is Max the cat. So
And so is our cat Max. And so
we'll see what happens.
Oh, thank you for catching my phone, Striker. So we will have
he's
to.
knocking everything with his toe.
It's fine. He's all right. We will have to.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you the puppy.
We will have to periodically address either kitty or puppy. He's
Max has
actually
been
being
climbing
pretty
up
chill right
lately.
now. Yeah,
Like
no.
almost every time you're on a video, Max is like right here.
Well, Vanessa's here. Hello, Vanessa. Thank you for joining us. She says she just finished up dinner. She was not expecting a live this evening.
I was not either. Sam called me and said, let's do this.
Neither
and I said,
was I.
heck, I'll do that. That sounds great.
It's kind of half making up for last Saturday and half making up for this coming Saturday because we won't be able to do it then. So
I just consider it an excuse to sit and chat with my husband. So
that's pretty
I'll
much
take
what it is, really. We're usually doing it in the other room as well. But
we are out in my dining room.
yeah, I was just doing. I was going to actually do a live review this afternoon. That'll probably be tomorrow afternoon. Although I don't know for sure because I gotta pack and I have to take equipment up to Calgary. So
See, I would have been packed.
So here's the question:
It's not a question. It's
how far away from a trip is one said to be crazy enough to be done packing? I've always been a person where I pack the night before.
no, you pack the day of.
Well, yeah, that too. I usually try to pack either the night, depends on when I'm leaving. If I'm leaving later in the afternoon, yeah, I'm packing day of. If I'm leaving in the morning, I'll pack the night before because I don't want to get up early because I'm not a morning person and pack in the morning. So
I'm of a different camp. I like to be packed.
This is not a camp. She is a different continent, not a camp. A camp would infer that we're in the same general neighborhood.
I like to be so packed that the day we leave, all I have to do is grab the bathroom bag, which is also already packed. I have a separate bathroom bag that never actually gets unpacked because they have stuff that I just bring on trips. And it stays packed. So I'm of the opinion that all I have to grab is the bathroom bag and put it in and zip it, and it's done on the day of travel. And I do like to prep a bit in advance.
Okay. This is where she's going to start sounding a little crazy because she will. What is it? How is it? It's backwards thinking to me. So it's like, yeah, I wash these clothes, and then I pack everything, and then I just live on everything else for like a week and a half.
It's not quite a week and a half.
Yeah, right. Okay. It's not a week and a half now, but it used to be more than that. And so she'll wash her clothes and she'll pack everything and then have like hardly any clothes to wear for like a week and a half because she's packed everything already. And I'm like, well, what do you do when you get back? When you have to wash all of your clothes, you have nothing to wear because all of your clothes are dirty.
I do like to have my clothes washed and packed before. I'm not going to wash them the night before. That causes me absolute stress. That you're washing clothes the night before you have to go. I can't.
So you have to do double duty when you get back and wash all of your clothes, including the stuff that you had already packed that you wore on the trip. Mm-hmm. And I don't get it.
I can't stand. I get a little stressed if the bag isn't like ready. So here it is. Sam leaves on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. Sam hasn't started packing, and he has all this equipment to bring to Calgary Tabletop Days.
No, that's what I was doing today. I was planning everything out.
But
But I'm using the stuff that I have to
it's not
take.
done.
So I can't. No, it's not done because I have to do this. It's not because I'm not.
But his
planning.
clothes aren't done. Like nothing is done.
Well, no, my clothes aren't done.
See?
They won't be done until tomorrow. Because I'm going to be home working at home all day. I'll be able to do it on Wednesday. I'm just more efficient.
I've been asking him for 3 days. I said, "Are you going to pack?" Are you gonna pack tonight?
Yes, I'm gonna pack.
Have you packed the booth equipment yet? Have you packed that
That's
yet?
packed. I have packed the booth equipment. That's done. It's right over there.
Okay, on that note, tell them about Calgary Tabletop Days and what you got coming up.
All right. Well, that's pretty much one of the reasons why we're having this. We Vanessa says I usually start planning for packing a few days before. See, she's planning for packing a few days before.
I'm done.
And then she
packed.
says I always overpack.
Oh, I do always overpack.
I don't usually. I take one extra set of clothes. One extra t-shirt, one extra pant, shorts, whatever the season is, one extra pair of socks, one extra pair of underwear. I count how many days I'm going to be there, and then add one, and that's how many clothes I pack.
I overpack. I also get really, antsy when my kids haven't packed.
So
last week, 2 weeks ago, Dante went on a retreat, and I was like, are you packed?
He's 14.
He's 14. I'm like,
he should be able to do this.
Are you packed? Are you ready?
And here's the thing. He was leaving from school. He was leaving early from school to go to this retreat.
Right.
So he had to do it.
That night.
He had to take his stuff to school.
Yeah.
It's not like he was going to come home and get his stuff. And
right. So I was like, Nope. And then he did pack, and he couldn't get his luggage closed, so I had to come out and repack for him to get his luggage closed.
There's no reason.
And then the next weekend,
this boy is like sticks and bones.
Aiden was going on a trip and overnight, and I was like dying to nag him about packing. And he's 13. And I'm like, Sam,
I just told him.
Go ask him if he's packed. It's making me crazy.
And he said yes. The only thing I made him do is he had all of his stuff packed in a
grocery bag. And I was like, come on.
And I was like,
not doing
no,
that.
Dude. You're going to put it at least in a backpack. I'm not going to make you take a whole, carry-on bag or anything like that. But yeah, he
But it makes me crazy. I'm like, so.
Yeah, he came out and actually got a grocery bag from underneath the
Yeah, and I was like,
what are you doing with that?
No.
So I'm packing for this week. And I was like, no. I have a thing about putting clothes in.
But then I was like, I have to remind him without trying to be a nag. Like, did you bring your bathroom stuff? Did you do that? Did you bring socks?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really want to nag you guys because you're big boys, but I don't packing. I should just do it for the family. It's easier for me, and it's easier for them. It causes me less stress for me to do it.
I don't think it causes you less stress. I just think it causes you a different kind of stress. Maybe. So anyway, myself and JT are going to Calgary Tabletop Day in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Strider, come here.
Keep going. Focus. Calgary Tabletop Day.
Yes, Calgary Tabletop Day in Alberta, Canada, and we're going to be at the BMO Center for Calgary Tabletop Day. We're actually going to have a booth there. It's just going to be a small little 10 by 10 booth, and we've got a banner that I pre-set up today and made sure everything was there and working. And
it looks so good.
That's pretty cool. We are going to be doing some streaming and gaming at the booth. Game streaming, basically. Put those two together. Probably first thing in the mornings from about 10 to 12, I would imagine. So if you are going to be at Calgary Tabletop Day and you want to play games with us online, stop by. We'll probably show up and get it going. But we're going to be doing that. I don't know what games are going to be playing, whatever. We're just going to kind of choose that on the fly. There is an itinerary. If you check out Calgary Tabletop Day on Instagram, they've been making posts about this, and I'm just going to read some of the stuff on the itinerary. So the game library and hot games room are going to be open from 10 a.m. to midnight every day. I'm pretty sure that's correct. There's going to be a Blood Rage tournament on Friday.
Oh, look at you.
I'm going to be there for a Blood Rage tournament on Friday. I will probably get spanked, and that is absolutely okay with me. I'll just enjoy playing Blood Rage. I hope at least twice. I hope I can get at least 2 games in. We'll see. But that is at noon on Friday. There's going to be a dice throwing tournament at noon as well. There's going to be a Learn to Play with me and JT from 6 to 9 o'clock on Wednesday. And that's just going to be a time where we sit down and play games with people and have a good time there. There's going to be a live game show from 7 to 8 p.m. on Friday. D&D terrain building with basic tools and materials from 7 to 8. Kinkonauts live improv show. I don't know what that is.
That sounds fun.
That sounds interesting. And then there's an illusionist live performance from 9 to 10 p.m.
Ooh.
I think that might be Mr. Brian Drake.
I wondered that.
Because Mr. Brian Drake is going to be there from the Dice Tower. And he's a great guy. I've known him for a few years now, and he's top-notch. As a person, his show is also very fun. That'll be fun. On Saturday, the Librarian Hot Games Room is going to be open from 9 a.m. to midnight. So I was wrong, but in a good way. Then, check this out. This is an interesting twist. Strike is a really interesting game. You just take dice and you're rolling it in a little Coliseum type thing, and you're trying to get different combinations. Anyway, Pluto, Donald Duck, Mickey, and Minnie Mouse are going to play a giant game of Strike from 11 to 12 p.m. And then Disney characters are going to be playing around with the fans and all that kind of stuff. Live game show, Fake Artist, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. And then Santa versus the Grinch. Playing Dice Throne Santa versus Krampus.
I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to cough anymore, and then I swallowed all my cough drops.
Go get some more cough drops.
Okay, I will be right back.
Because I'm going to go through this anyway. Then, another illusionist performance. I think Brian Drake's going to be doing some more performances for kids and stuff like that, 2 to 3. Movie props and D&D cosplay items, 1 to 2. Live game show, Wheel of Gaming, 3 to 4. Top 5 list with myself, JT, Melanie Barr, and Carla Giannudis. And I probably murdered her last
Brian
name.
Drake.
I probably forgot that. And Brian Drake. There's going to be 5 of us. That's why we're only doing a top 5. But it's going to be a top 5 go-to games for new players. So if you as a gamer, let's just put it that way, if you as a gamer are teaching a new game to new players, what are the top 5 games that you want to pull out first in that kind of situation? So that's the top 5 list that we're doing on Saturday. And then D&D terrain building, basic tools, materials again, Silver Lining Healer, ticketed event, 8 to 9. And then on Sunday, the Game Library Hot Games Room will be open from 9 to 6 because that's the last day of the convention. Then there's going to be a $1,000 Disney Lorcana, the trading card game, tournament. And JT and I will be guest judges there. They will have official judges there. We're just going to be there for to check it out and
color commentary
and all that kind of stuff. There's going to be a live game show. Santa, you can get your pictures taken with Santa. And Santa.
Wait, if you get a picture taken with Santa without me, I'm going to be super sad. I'm going to be super sad.
I was thinking a selfie with Santa and the Grinch.
Oh, I'm going to cry.
I was thinking about doing that and keep them from fighting each other. I was trying to keep them on. I was thinking about doing that, but we'll see. You can get your picture taken with Santa. That's interesting. There's going to be interviews with the board game specialists. That's Carla and Melanie. So that'll be pretty cool on Sunday as well. And then we'll be headed out Sunday afternoon to come back home But it's going to be a fun weekend, I think. It's going to be pretty neat. It'll be the first convention that we actually have a booth at.
That's super exciting.
It's kind of strange. It's a little bit, I don't know. It's surreal.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I've always been to conventions working for somebody else, not myself. So that's interesting. I took a picture of, that picture that I sent you of the backdrop of the banner, and I sent it to Tom. And Tom's reply was, nice. It's very ESPN. So I was like, cool. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But I want to take it as a compliment. Because I am a sports fan. I do like watching sports, so I know that's not necessarily a thing that a lot of people do. But let's see. Are we driving? No, we are not. We're flying up.
It is just a short, when he was on the phone with the person who's organizing it, they said it's just a short 15-hour drive. Didn't he say something like that?
Yeah,
I was like, that's not short.
That's not short, but I guess for Canada, that is short. Jessie forgot to turn her mic.
No, I'm on.
I have no idea.
Do I not have sound?
Oh, when you went over there.
Oh, I forgot to turn it off, so you heard me rustling through the pantry.
Already planning photo ops. I approve.
No,
yeah, that's what
I don't know that I approve.
Maybe I think that'll be something we do. It won't be a picture with Santa, although now I'm tempted to sit on his lap and have my feet off the ground and break his legs because I'm so heavy. But that would be interesting. That would be interesting, but
I'm super sad I can't go.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to stay home and take care of the family this week.
Yeah, it's your turn, I guess, because I had to stay home and you went to the teachers' conference.
Yeah, but you went to a conference right before that.
We're not talking about that.
So you can't bring in my teachers' conference.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I'm happy to go.
Absolutely.
I'll put it that way.
Absolutely.
But we weighed going or not, because at this time of the year, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and I had to make sure that I wasn't missing anything of real import, first of all.
So you're missing anything goes. You can't.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm missing it, Jess.
Nah.
It's another movie reference.
I actually thought for our top 10, we should just do it in quotes.
In quotes? No, yeah, but not many people will get it.
No, they won't get my quotes at all. They won't even get my movies.
They will not. All right. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions about that, I know Vanessa's the only one that's really kind of piping up here, but that's okay.
And then we have,
not worried about that at all. But,
after Thanksgiving, you're going to PAX Unplugged?
Yeah. So we're going to Calgary Tabletop Day, coming back Sunday, and then we'll be here for
Thanksgiving and Black Friday.
And then is that going to be? Yeah, it is.
Yes, that's next week.
Good night in the morning. So we'll be back next week, and then the following week, I'll be headed out to PAX Unplugged with Love Thy Nerd. I'm going to be working at the Game Toppers booth. For the entirety. I'll be in the morning shift. I'll be probably there until about 2 in the afternoon, something like that. 10 to 2, I think is what it is. Maybe it's 9 to 2. But we'll be doing that. And then in the afternoons, I'll be doing some interviews with for Love Thy Nerd. The Board Game Spotlight podcast is going to be, we're kind of revamping it, and it's myself, Derek Funkhauser, and Ruel Gaviola. And we've already recorded a episode 0. It was really fun. We had a great time recording that. Just 3 guys talking about different things, and we'll have guests on and all that kind of stuff. But we're going to be interviewing some publishers, interviewing convention attendees, and we've got a couple of pretty cool ideas for that. But all that stuff will be going up on the well, I don't know exactly where it's going to be going up. I know we were talking about putting it up on the LTN site, but I don't know for sure. Derek's kind of the ringleader there, so but it's a cool little collaboration that I'm happy to be part of with Love Thy Nerd and Board Game Spotlight. Lizzie and Derek have been good friends over the years, and I met Gabrielle a few years back too, and Ruel, and we haven't got to spend a lot of time with Ruel, but he's a good guy. I'm going to PAX 2. I'll definitely stop by to say period.
Hey.
That's not what she said, though. She said, I'll stop by to say period. That's ominous.
Full stop. She's going to stop by to full stop.
She's going to say, Thomas Prime is here. Hello, Sam and Jessie. Thoughts on Federation? Thoughts on Federation? Okay, I'm going to have to look it up. I'm assuming it is a board game. Federation board game. Miguel Coimbra is the artist. Dimitri Perrier, Matthew Verdier. I have not played this game, and from the pictures, what do you think? Think you'd sink your teeth into that?
Absolutely.
I think that was a very sarcastic
okay,
absolutely.
The problem is with me is as I get a little overwhelmed, even just looking at some boards, even when the gameplay actually is easier than you think.
Yeah. If it's a table hog, it sets
I get
her
a little
down the wrong path.
I get a little
Because there's so much to take in. Yeah.
If in fact if you just if you watch our past video that we just did, the first 10 minutes of the video, I'm making the face. Oh, crap. I don't know what to do. There's like 1,000 pieces on there. I got into the game, and the game was fine. Mm-hmm. But literally, my face and my body language. Yep. So Michelle, one of my coworkers, watches us, and she said, I don't know what happened on your chat, but she goes, usually you give a wave in the morning, like you're like, hi. She goes, your wave even went like this. And I was like, oh, I was probably a little overwhelmed. So Federation has some great colors. I can say that from the picture. But looking at that board would make me make the stress face.
Look at the player boards.
Yeah.
So many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 spaces.
Okay, since neither of us know this game, why don't you tell us what you think of this game?
Yeah, that would be cool. I haven't played this game yet. 2022, so it's a year old at this point. Well, it was a Kickstarter, so 5 rounds. Okay, so it's 1 to 2 hours, 2 to 4 players. The game weight is 3.6 out of 5. So that's out of your range, I think.
It is. I think we've decided I've played a 3.2.
Yeah. And
I kind of made the face the whole time.
But, yeah, still, I come back to that because when we played Nova Roma is the one that she's talking about.
Yeah, it's probably mine.
It was late at night.
And I don't do late at night.
It was late at night, and she was like not having it.
I think I sat there like this.
She is a
and I'm
9:30,
like, I don't know
9:30 to 10 o'clock, time for bed.
Yeah.
And
I also start work at 6:30.
Yes.
So
we were playing probably around 10:30
11.
or 11. And at that point, we started before then. We weren't just starting the game then, but she started before then, and she was done.
I was like,
and I mean,
I don't know.
Done.
I think every move I went, I don't know what to do. Somebody just tell me what to do.
It's too loud.
Sorry. I didn't know what to do. I did get a little overwhelmed. Yeah.
So I would like to revisit Nova Roma while we...
I will leave Sam to play Federation and tell you what he thinks when he plays it. But why don't you tell us what you think of the game?
Yes. Don't worry. Let's see here. Oh, I'll do an interview. I have friends that would do one too. Cool. Oops, forgot to say hi.
See? Say hi. I said
was
you was going to say that. I was not.
Don't worry, Jessie. I'm starting to dislike games that table hog. I don't like the art.
So you're saying if you don't like the art, you don't like it on the table? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think what he's saying is that he doesn't like the art.
He doesn't like the art of Federation. All I saw was colors.
Yeah, I think I'm usually a fan of Miguel's work. Miguel Coimbra is a pretty good artist. I get what you're saying though. Aliens, when they're, I don't know, they're hit or miss for me. You could have a really good artist and you'll like a lot of their stuff, but then they do some alien artwork, especially alien races people, like alien people artwork.
Right, you're creating, yeah.
And it looks a little like, I just don't like that stuff. I
like the colors.
Yeah.
But when I see that picture of the table, the whole game, I start to sweat a little bit. Like, holy cow!
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think I get what
that
you're saying
picture.
about.
Oof.
Yeah, I think I get what you're saying about the artwork. It's a little. Yeah, I get it. I understand. It's a little weird. But yeah, I've not played the game. Vanessa said that it's super heavy.
Yes, I can't do super heavy, you guys.
Did my mic die? I don't think my mic died.
Did you?
I don't think so, but I'll check. No, I'm good. I'm probably just maybe
You were
covering
talking
it.
this way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Keep checking.
Yeah.
Check us if the sound is good.
Yeah, just let me know. I don't think I did though. Yeah, you need to lay down. You need to lay down, buddy. Yes, I know. You just want attention. I hope it didn't. Let me go check.
I can move mine.
Nah, it'll be all right.
You're still showing thingy thing.
Dingy ding. Yeah, it's still dingy ding. I
That's
see
the
my
technical
only
word.
issue is the art. Thomas said.
I understand.
So that's understandable. There's a horrible. Oh gosh.
The squeak? No. Go get a different set.
It might be something in here.
Fridge?
Nope, I don't know what it is. But.
Do you want me to just
horrible
put my
squealing
mic
coming
over
from
here?
it. Nope, just leave it there. It'll be fine.
I'll sit a little closer.
Ew. It keeps going in and out weird.
Oh,
it's okay
I'm
now.
sorry.
Yeah, because I turned it off. My bad. All right, well.
We need to
might
mark
be-
that.
It is fine now. Well, I think what it is, it might be that the battery's going out. Maybe that's what it is. Let me change the batteries. And maybe that will work. Maybe it won't. It's an
Okay.
experiment.
Well, what do we got going on? What do I need to read? I can't read from here.
Well, you just have to squint. Move
Yeah.
closer.
Even squinting, I can't see anything. I guess I can move closer. Oh. Yeah, we've been having problems. I don't know if it's like this mic or if it's the
What?
batteries. I was saying we're having problems, and I'm not sure if it's like one of the sets. We need to mark it because that's what we keep forgetting to do.
Well, this is the same one that we used the other day. When
And we
were
didn't
in
have any
here,
problems.
We don't have the problems that we do. Because we use this to do your, we use these
is for
two
my top
to
50.
do your top 50 recordings. And I just edited one of them today and there was none of that. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to turn my mic back on now. And we'll see what happens. So if we get that squealing,
Please just message us right away so we know.
we will,
We're working on fixing it.
yeah.
I'm not an audiophile or a techie file. I think that's a word.
Careful with your usage of the prefix file. Or the, not the prefix, the suffix.
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
I don't think so, I was just joking.
Oh my gosh. I was like, I didn't mean to say that.
That noise was terrible. It reminded
I'm
me of
sorry.
the scene in Alien when the android malfunctions. Gotcha. All right, well,
Well,
I've got
hopefully
my mic
that
turned back on now.
Helps.
So,
If you hear it, please let us know right away.
yep.
I'm scared to talk because I'm afraid it's going to be there.
No, I think it looks fine. But anyway, let's go ahead and so.
You want to do one of these?
Yeah, we're going to do some unboxings as well, so that we can. We got a. I'll give a
preface.
The preface. The preface is some friends of ours, Alexander and Martina Urbanik in Germany. They were super generous, and they picked up a few games for me at Essen, and that box came in. Don't hear it, but Sam sounds muffled. All right, well, let's do this then. All the fun stuff. All the fun stuff. So, I'm just going to keep moving it around until it hits where it's supposed to be. Anyway, Alexander and Martina, they were
bought you some stuff at Essen.
Generous enough. They didn't buy a whole lot.
Right.
They picked up a couple of review copies from 2 companies for me, and they also picked up a couple of other games that were on my Essen Spiel lists that I was interested in and wanted from the convention, and I paid for the shipping, and I paid for one of the games. Because 2 of them were review copies, one was just a gift, and the other one was the one that I really, really wanted. And we're going to unbox 3 of them. We've already played one of them. One of them was Yokai Sketch.
We did.
We played that in the hotel last Saturday. We played it twice over breakfast, and it was a really fun game. We'll talk more about it later on, but that's better, Thomas Prime says. Well, maybe it is just I need to do better at
battery management.
Battery management, yeah. So this is a copy of Senjutsu, and this is a review copy from Lucky Duck Games, and this is a miniatures game. The back of the box here says the centuries-old authority of the Ashikaga shogunate has collapsed, casting feudal Japan into a brutal civil war. Clan has turned upon clan as daimyo. Regional warlords grapple for power and prestige. So what is this? This is a 20-minute game.
It's how many people?
Color Me, 1 to 4 players, 20 minutes, ages 14 and up. Color Me apprehensive of that game time. That doesn't seem like it would be right, but I don't know. I've never played the game. But anyway, we're going to go down to the bottom here, and we will take a look at Senjutsu Battle for Japan. We have our trusty little grapefruit knife here that didn't cut anything for nothing on that little route, but I think we got it open enough. Yeah, we got it. We got it. So we're just going to take a look inside. We do have 2 other games that we're going to do this with, so I might scoot in a little bit. Go ahead and start.
What do you need?
Doing that. I'm gonna go up there and try to.
I'm making the face because the box won't separate.
You gotta have the box fart.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just gonna scoot in a little bit and change the angle.
Oh.
There we go. And maybe focus it a little bit.
Oh dear.
There we go. That was good.
Don't laugh, y'all, but it's the smell of a new book. I love that smell.
The smell of a new book.
But this is actually just a paper, but it smells like a paperback. It smells like a new paperback.
Yeah, Thomas Prime, exactly, man. Exactly. 20-minute miniature game? I don't think that's true.
What?
Oh, it comes with a little... Oh,
what?
Wait, what is that? The
I don't know.
Front of the book. Yeah, it's a solo campaign book.
Oh,
okay.
that's cool, though.
It's a
But look at
solo
this.
campaign book, but it's pretty neat because it does have a lot of like artwork and comic style artwork in it. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to go through too much of that because it's a campaign book, so there might be some spoilerific type stuff in there.
But it's so pretty.
Wow, this is
That's what I said. It was like a book. I was a
a
little
hefty rule book, man.
for a 20-minute game.
Look at all this. Yeah, it's got to be 20 minutes per player, I would imagine. But that's not what it says. Usually people will say that it's 20 minutes per player on the box. They won't just say 20 minutes. So, I don't know. It looks interesting, but again, this is all just kind of first impressions of what's in the box, though.
Now punch out the
Beautiful tree.
Look at that.
Weird shapes always punch out a little bit more wonky. Gotta get that open too. That's cool. I like it. And I'm not gonna punch out everything, but these are coming out pretty good. So it looks like they were die cut pretty well. Neato Frito. Just continuing on, taking out some of this stuff. And I like that. That's a neat little bridge.
That's cool.
So that's interesting. That looks like probably the main playing surface, I would imagine. Or one of the main playing surfaces. Double-sided. Are the other ones double-sided too?
Yes.
They
Ooh.
are. That is pretty cool. All right. So that's that.
Oh, we got some miniatures.
So, we're not going to take out all of these.
I have
all
some
of these
standees. Cards.
Cards. Thank you.
Cards? You couldn't come up with the word cards?
Well, I was thinking of the word card, but I couldn't say the word card. But anyway, we're going to take a look at these now, real quick. Dude, these are bamboo shoots.
Oh, that's cool.
These are bamboo shoots. I'm going to put these on the... bring up my phone. Bow. Video capture. Here is iPhone camera video. Indeed. All right, here we go. So, let me just put that right there for now. And do that. And we're still good to go, right? Yeah, you can still hear us. Anyway, this
I'm
is like
sorry.
little bamboo shoots. Jessie is getting over the cold, so...
I'm really sorry.
She isn't really a chain smoker. She just sounds like one.
I'm sorry. I've gone through so many cough drops in the past couple of days.
Bamboo shoots and...
Jacked up on sugar just because of the cough drops.
This building miniature is amazing. Front two posts are a little wonky as far as, they'll just need to be straightened out a little bit. But this ox cart, or I don't know if that's an ox cart, but it looks like it's in flames. That's really cool. There's another one. These miniatures are really, really nice. I mean, some of that detail is lost when you get up into the face, but generally speaking, for these kind of miniatures and the scale that they're in, that is not that big of a deal to me. Really nice. I love the textured bases as well. Oops. So, Neato Frito. There's another samurai. This is nice stuff. That thing goes back there, I think. And then this thing goes in here, I think, yeah. And then that's the... Back over here. Put that back there. So that's pretty cool. Was there anything under it?
No, but there's like a tray under that I don't know. No, there's nothing.
Yeah, there's... Just wanted to make sure. All right, so that's Senjutsu from Lucky Duck Games. And I'm going to be contacting these companies to, just first of all, thank them for the review copy. And then also find out what kind of coverage they're looking for and all that good stuff. So that is Senjutsu. So that's cool. What's next on the docket?
I can't lift with my left hand.
Okay, this has
A card.
A business card on it because, like I said, they picked it up, and it was a review copy. So
are we still up above? Okay.
Yeah, we are. Good. Aries Games, SRL, Andrea Fanoni. So we'll be looking at that. So this one is one of the ones that I was really looking forward to. How do you pronounce that?
I would say it is a hard, like as a S sound seed, but it can.
I gave it a whirl with Cangacheros. Cangacheros.
Sure.
Cangacheros. That's what I went for, but who knows? I could be absolutely, completely, and totally wrong. But the historical background, and it's all right here. It says the desert region of Sertão in the northeast region of Brazil. So this is Brazilian history. Was the background for the deeds of the Cangacheros, men who embraced the way of the Cangacho, or from Canga, which means yoke. As the bull carries the yoke, so the Cangachero carried weapons and the deadly burden of that choice, leaving behind their loved ones and living in a hostile territory. The scorching hinterland sprinkled with the... So basically what this is are like freedom fighters fighting against an oppressive government, if I'm understanding everything that I've read correctly. And so you're trying to do that. It's a sprawling game. Aries Games is known for some of their games have been very historical. They've had games like Wings of Glory, which is like World War II, World War I, aerial combat. And then they've also had some pretty dungeon crawly type stuff. But this one really caught my eye. I like historically themed games, and this one kind of reached out. 13 plus, looks like 60 minutes, 2 to 5 players. So let's break this open and see what we can see.
Cangacheros.
Yes. Game by Roberto Pestrin. So, looking, let's get this open and see what we can see here. Alright, so we have a little catalog. Now, rule book. It's a big rule book. So, looks like there's going to be wooden pieces. Setup. And map setup, player setup. Playing the game, player action cards. I like card-driven type stuff. Examples of Volante's movement. Examples of the attacks. So, wow, that's a lot of text. It's a lot of text. But, again, I don't know that it's going to be too difficult. These are all just like cards and description of the cards that are happening there too. So, and then you have icon list on the back. So, that didn't look too bad. So we have some punch boards here. These just come right out. Oh, that one's just hanging by a thread there. That was pumped out pretty cool, pretty easily. So that's good. And we have the board. Ooh, looks like it might be double. It is. It's double-sided according to the number of players. I like it when games do that. Ooh, this is a big board. Big board. So this is upside down for you guys, but this is the 2 to 3 player board. And this would look really good on that.
Yeah, that orange one. Yeah.
Desert Dunes playmat. That's going to look good. And then on this side, it is the 4 and 5 player map. So that's cool. I like it when the boards are designed differently for the different players and you don't like cut out part of the board and all that kind of stuff. So really like the artwork.
That's neat.
I really like the presentation here. So looking forward to this one. Like I said, it was on my list of games that were just kind of speaking to me as I went through that Essen list. No, not stickers. Ugh.
Oh, these are
But
cool.
we'll see. All right, so these are the little wooden pieces, and we're going to have to put the stickers on the little wooden pieces.
But these ones don't have stickers, and they're like, well, I can't open the
tiny
bags.
ones.
Shh, hold on. But they're all different. The colors are different. Like they're different shapes. I can't
I don't
open the
know
bag.
what it is, but companies recently have been putting these Ziploc bags that have really short lips, and they just don't want to open sometimes. But anyway, these are the different little tiny meeples. This reminds me of the Spartans. The Spartan meeples in...
Battle guy. I'm going to name them. We got a little Napoleon guy. We got a little battle guy.
I don't know what she's doing. I think the medication might be talking now, folks. Anyway, that's pretty good. These are all wooden. These are all wooden, so that's pretty neat. We got some cards in there too for the card play. So not too many stickers. That's okay.
Oh, are those stickers? No, those
aren't stickers. These are
okay. Cards.
Baggies.
Got it.
And these
like a player card.
Yep. So not too bad, not too shabby. Looking forward to getting this one to the table, frankly, because it looks really interesting to me. So that is Conga Cheros. Next. Bow. See, what have we got here?
Are we on the...
That tree is pretty. Yes, it is. Shrines. Yes, that's what it was too, Thomas. That was a couple of... And this is what I was really wanting to get. I'm super happy that Alexander and Martina were able to get this. This is the 20th anniversary edition of Amun Re. Now, it's a Reiner Knizia game. Sam, you're not usually into Reiner Knizia games. What's going on here? Well, do you recognize the artwork? Because if you don't, his name is right down here. Mr. Vincent Dutrait gave his service to this game, and I mean to tell you, it looks amazing. So I saw this on the list, and I think probably more than I have recently, this game said you need to get me. And I mean, it's just the way it is. I know it's a 20-year-old game. So, but that's kind of my vibe as well. I like a lot of older games. I like new games too, don't get me wrong, but the older games are just like, you know. Now, I don't know that I'm going to really enjoy this one, but I am going to enjoy the artwork of it. That's for sure. So the 20th anniversary. Oh, look! Feel that rule book.
Oh, it's like that linen.
Yeah, it's a linen finish rule book. I like that. And I've been noticing that the companies do that a lot more lately.
Yeah, it's
putting
nice.
the linen finish rule book. But anyway, look at the artwork. It's amazing. And one of the cool things about Vincent's artwork is that it's so good, you can use it for everything. Not just components, not just the board. You can use it for the rule book.
In the book and the...
It's all over the place. And it's like if you don't use his artwork in the rule book, you're like having a brain fart.
Excuse me.
But anyway.
Yeah, that's nice.
So there's these... His artwork is just amazing. I'm sorry. It's just... the cool thing about this book is probably about twice as big as it should be. But
look at all these giant pictures.
Yeah, all the pictures, all of the artwork is just being
and this is
showcased.
big text too.
Yeah,
this
big
is
text.
not tiny.
But what I meant was that they made it bigger so that they could showcase.
Right.
the
No,
artwork.
I understand that, and I'm saying I like it.
But anyway, I'm just showing off. You're showing off the artwork. That's all I'm really doing. But you have that, and then you have a bunch of cardboard pieces. But these all look pretty neat. So that pops right out. And again, it's been so long since I played this game, I really don't remember anything about it. And that's another reason why. It's not only does it have all of this really neat artwork, it's got miniatures in it too. Anyway, let's go ahead and show the board. So that Nile just down the middle. I've talked about it before, how he just has this commanding use of the color blue, and he seems to go through and use blue a lot. But I mean, you're on the Nile River, so I get you have to have blue. But most of the board is not blue, but it still looks really neat.
It's really pretty.
Really neat. And you're probably making the face right now. You're probably thinking,
No, it didn't. I don't know. It didn't really make me make the face, but I hadn't pulled out all the pieces.
So here's another cool thing. Feel how heavy those are.
Oh my!
But
That's surprising.
they are.
They don't.
They're like stones and pyramids, all that kind of stuff. And these are like plastic and really cool. So stone stuff, and then start handing me some of those minis so we can. Oh, you know what? I'm behind. I'm like way behind on this. So let's go all the way over to the end. There we go. All right. So here's like a close-up of the pyramids and the sandstone stuff, but then you also have like different gods of Egypt. So cool. And if I'm not mistaken, these molds were made from Vincent's artwork. So Vincent drew these, and then they made the molds based on that artwork. So again, all of this is Vincent's work. I mean, of course, you have the sculptor that's going to make the miniature, but he's using Vincent's artwork to make that sculpt. I think. I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it is. But I think that's what they did. Because they match. But anyway, I'm super pumped to get this one to the board. Because... Oh, you already showed me
I did that one.
So it just looks really good, and I'm very happy. This is a classic game. It's a really popular game, but to have it blinged out like this, that's what I'm super pumped about. And then to have Vincent's artwork on it is great. Some more pieces in here.
Those are fancy.
That's pretty cool too. Whoops, sorry, I dropped my phone. My bad. There's a bunch of cards in here too. Some more tokens. But so much cool stuff in here.
Look at those.
Oh yeah, let's show them that. Let's go ahead and open it and just hand me a card at a time. So these are really neat cards with foil backing on them, or foil placements. So that's pretty cool. Really nice. I'm super pumped to have this. I cannot thank Alexander Martina enough for picking it up for us.
And then back.
There's not more?
Yes.
Let me see more. This dude looks happy. Looks so cool. Osiris. Ta. Get that shiny on there. Set. I love it. I love this artwork.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
So I'm curious to see how you're going to relate to this game. It's Reiner Knizia. Reiner Knizia is known for most of his games are like super simple mechanisms. So you've played a lot of Reiner Knizia.
I know.
games,
I was thinking that.
And
I think JT had a bunch on his list.
Yep, you did. But these are great. This game just looks cool. This looks cool. A lot of stuff in here. So really looking forward to getting this one to the table. Pretty soon. But that's that.
Flip back up.
Yeah. Detroit's artwork definitely sells games. There are miniatures in that game. Didn't expect that. Well, good. Think I don't get motion sickness. Good thing I don't get motion sickness. Great close-ups, Danny says. You're welcome, Danny. Thank you. I try to do that as much as I can so that you can get. When I found out that I could use my iPhone through Bluetooth through our streaming service, I was like, well, that's a no-brainer, because that just gives us the ability to get close-ups a lot easier without having to set up a specific camera for that. Yeah, it does get a little wonky, as Vanessa was alluding to there about motion sickness, but I do try to keep my hand as steady as possible when we do that.
It's not me doing it. I can't film anything to save my life. I don't know how to make that fit back in there. I don't know how to make this fit anywhere.
That goes there.
Oh, well then this will have to go over there.
Yeah, that'll work. Put that in there.
Wait, there's more. I don't think I put these all the way back, honey.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna
Redo it.
Yes, I'm gonna redo everything. So that's 20th anniversary edition of Almond Ray. So super cool. Looking forward to that. Coming back here. Hard to imagine this is just an auction game with all those fancy bits. See? It's a blinged out copy of an auction game.
Okay.
So you're basically...
I might be able to do that then.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. When you have Reiner Knizia's name on it, you're almost guaranteed that it's not going to be too heavy.
Super heavy.
Which leads me to... I'm going to look up what it is. Almond Ray, 20th anniversary. 3.1.
Okay.
3.1.
3.2
so
is my maximum.
It's at the upper echelon, but I think you'll handle it. I think you can handle it. Well, we won't do it live. We'll play it.
So I won't make the face again?
Well, we won't play it first live. So
I did make the face, and even the person who watched it goes, even you're high on the review. Usually you're all chipper, and you were like, I was like, because as Sam was telling us about the game, I'm looking at the board, and I'm like, oh no, I can't process all of this.
Well, I told her that I thought she could handle it.
I did,
And
I did. It was a good game.
Yeah,
I just made the face.
Yeah, I made the face. You gotta lay down. Focus.
Okay, you gotta see if there's any.
Yeah, I know. I'm curious how this compares to Raw. Well, Raw is a 2.3. And that's another game we have to get to the table. Maybe we'll just do like an Egyptian themed
do a couple Egyptian themed
streams.
I love it.
We'll play Raw, and we've got Tutankhamun back there.
Yes.
We've got Almond Ray now, so maybe we'll just have like a week
of Egyptian games.
Okay. We'll do that.
I'm up for that.
But this is another Raw is another Reiner Knizia game.
Nice.
So maybe we'll start off with like Raw and see how you do with that, and then we'll graduate you to Almond Ray. But
I'm in. I'm happy to do it.
But again, Raw is another auction game where you're bidding and there's economy and hidden victory points and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, well, that's good. David Brownlee says still waiting for the tracking number for the Kickstarter Senjutsu any day now.
Oh,
yeah, that's cool.
But it's coming.
Again, I think this is just a retail version. I don't think this has any of the special bells and whistles that you guys were able to get during the Kickstarter edition. I'm pretty sure that this is just the basic core box. But again, raw is simple. Jessie will do fine.
Okay.
Vanessa says.
I trust you, Vanessa. Vanessa's got my back. She says I'll do it.
Yeah, she does. Yep, looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I'm a sucker for miniatures games, and if even if the miniatures are not completely necessary, I'm not talking about like miniatures tabletop games. I do enjoy those, but I'm more of a board gamer than I am a miniature tabletop gamer. So even on board games, usually, not always, but usually, miniatures and board games are unnecessary. But for me, I think they just advance and enrich the thematic enthrallment of the game.
Sure.
So, excuse me. I'm about to sneeze again.
Don't do it.
Tickle the
roof of your mouth with your tongue. No, tickle. You have to do it.
Do it.
You can. You have to tickle the roof of your mouth with your tongue.
I don't tickle the roof of my mouth.
Like rub the tongue on the roof of your mouth. It'll stop a sneeze.
It's making it worse.
Making it worse.
It's making my eyes water because my nose is fighting with my mouth.
Do like the Bugs Bunny cartoon.
I don't think that. Raw, then straight to Unk. We have Unk in there, so that could be another one of the games that we put in there. I wonder, Unks. Let's see. No, not that one. Gods of Egypt. Oh, it's only at 3.09. It's within your realm. Woo! All these games we can play now because we found your upper limit.
Why don't we play games that are under the limit?
That is under the limit. You maxed out at the 3.2.
Speaking of maxed out.
You maxed out at 3.2. This is 3.09. It's like not even a tenth. It's more than a tenth lower. I think you'll be fine. That's where you're going to live. Right there at the 3s.
Yes, of course.
Now, when I say she maxed out at 3.2,
I mean,
she maxed out at 3.2. That was like, you can see the weariness in her eyes. Now, again, I am of the opinion that was actual weariness because you were tired, not game-induced weariness.
I don't know.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I don't know.
Bless you, Sam. I don't know why she said that.
You sneezed.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to cover the mic, unlike other people seated at the table.
What do you want?
Max is a glutton for attention.
What do you want? You're fine.
He will...
This is Max. If you haven't met Max, this is Max.
Maximus Meridian.
Are you?
Yeah. What did you guys call him before I moved in? It was like Maxie Caddy or Maxie.
I call him Maxie all the time.
And I was like, it's a guy cat. It's a boy cat. You're making all these Maxie, and that's why he's so mad. Look at him. He's mad. So I started calling him Maximus Decimus Meridian, and he was like, yeah, that's more like it. I'm a Meridian.
And this one comes
and
over because he's
Strider's
just
like,
wrong.
hey, well, you're giving him attention, but you won't say nothing to me. That's Strider's voice, by the way.
Good boy.
The spoiled furball is correct.
Seriously.
You want to come up and say hi to
No, we're just leading a
pet vlog.
Steve Irwin show here.
Pet vlog. But anyway.
What else do we got? We opened everything.
Maybe Clank, the Mummy's Curse. I think you've played that, actually.
I think I played Clank. Didn't
Clank,
I?
the Mummy's Curse. I think you played it. I don't remember if that's the one that JT ran us both through or not.
I don't remember.
I think JT owns the Mummy's Curse. Clank, the Mummy's Curse. So and I think he's run us through it as well.
He'll remember.
Yeah, he will. And the jealous puppy. Yep, spoiled for ball, jealous puppy. That is correct.
That's kind of our life there.
Yep. Strider's pretty spoiled as well. Don't let him get one over on you.
Maxie.
He's like staring at me right
Maxie.
now. But we are probably pretty close to
Out,
being
no
done
claws.
as far as what we can get in.
Yeah,
Clank
yeah.
is great. Have you played Clank Catacombs? It's one of those.
I know Catacombs doesn't sound. Well,
I know
maybe.
JT likes the Heroes, or what was it called? Heroes Incorporated, or something to that effect. The legacy version of Clank. He liked that, but he doesn't like as much the original Clank or the Space Clank, but the one-offs like Catacombs, he loves those. And it's either Catacombs or the Mummy's Curse, one of the two. I can't remember. I think it was Catacombs, because I don't remember it having an Egyptian theme. But I think I've played Clank Catacombs, and that was fun. And that's the one I think you played as well.
Well,
it's the one where you have to get down into the thing and then get back up, out
we did play that.
of the thing. And remember, you got stuck over there on
Yeah,
the
it was
side
like
of the board.
way stuck.
Yeah.
They're like, you have 3 turns to get out. I'm like, I can't get out.
I'm not going to make it.
I'm not going to make it. We did play that.
We picked up, we were able to stop by Barnes & Noble this weekend, and we picked up a few games over there. We picked up Cobble and Fog, Unmatched Cobble and Fog, because everybody's been saying that that's the one. That's probably the best, and it's about to go out of print. We've had other people telling us.
So we picked that up. We
picked
got...
that up. We picked up, what was the other one? We picked up the Disney ride.
Oh,
What is it?
Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain. Big Thunder Mountain from Funko. And the reason we picked that up is because
It is my favorite ride
it's
at Disney.
her favorite ride at Disney.
My favorite.
And it's from the same people, Prospero Hall, that are doing all of those movie IP games
Right, that we really
enjoy.
like. Yeah, yeah.
The Back to the Future,
Yeah.
the Goonies. We haven't played that yet, but same thing. The Rear Window, all of those games that we really enjoy. Same group.
So
we're looking forward to giving that one a whirl. And then we also picked up another one. What was it? You remember?
it was like blackish purple. You'd have to go look.
Yep, I'm gonna have to go look. I'll go get it. I'll go get all 3.
Disney, my favorite ride at Disney is Big Thunder Mountain.
Oh wow! How could I have forgotten this?
And if you ever get to Disney at night, oh, go on Big Thunder Mountain in the dark. It is the most amazing.
Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain. I'm super excited about that. Because hang on to your hats and glasses, kids, because this here is the wildest ride in the wilderness.
You actually said that
I know.
on your top 10.
I know, I did. It starts with that. That's how the ride starts.
Yep, so
Hi,
Big Thunder
puppy.
Mountain.
What are you doing?
Then we had Cobble and Fog, and the one I could not remember, and
Oh, yeah, you
how
were
can
so
I forget
excited.
this one? Bonsai. This one I was able to play at Grand Con because a buddy of mine, Luke Philippak, the guy that I was that was from Love Thy Nerd that I was actually rooming with, actually had a copy, so we were able to play it there. And this is one of the ones that I was looking forward to picking up at, I believe it was Gen Con. And I wasn't at Gen Con, of course, but it was on my list. And so saw it at Barnes & Noble, had to pick it up. So I'm looking forward to giving this one. We're not going to open these.
So we clearly have more work to do.
Yeah. But I mean, here's the thing. These are going to kind of take a little bit of a backseat to the
Right,
ones
we
that
need
we
to-
already have, because those are
And
review
review
copies.
copies. Yeah.
And kind of the
Except for the one that's going to be above my level.
No.
I think you and JD should play that one.
None of them are going to be above your level. You'll be fine.
I think that would be a great option to play with JT. Or Mel, even. She's a very good gamer.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. Let's see here. Vanessa says, we have a flea market coming up this weekend. I'm trying to get rid of games, not acquire more. Bonsai looks neat. Yeah.
No, don't get rid.
We're reaching that boiling point.
Nope.
We're gonna have to start.
I told Sam when I first met him, I will support his hobby.
But there's the thing.
And that means...
Yeah, I get it. But here's the thing. We're not playing all of these games. So we do need to kind of curtail things. And mine is a little bit different because it's what I'm doing as a job as well. So you know, if we purchase a game, we play it, we show it, we review it, we do whatever. And but if we're not going to keep it, then we need to do something with it. So we've been doing some things to get rid of games, like doing the giveaways and that kind of stuff. But yeah, there does come a boiling point. I'm not going to.
We're not there yet.
I'm not going to put an arbitrary number on the boiling
There's
point.
still floor space in that room.
No. The boiling point comes long before you run out of walking room.
If I start laughing, I cough.
Yes, that's true. Bonsai is a fun game. It's a really neat game. I'm curious to see if Jess is going to like it. I think she will, but I don't know. We'll see. David Brownlee says, we just picked up Bonsai at Around the Table in Linwood a couple weeks ago, but haven't got it to the table yet. I've been to Around the Table. That's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool little store. I actually picked up a used copy of Tannhäuser there for $50, which is out of this world cheap. Because usually, like the core box of Tannhäuser, I've seen where people are like selling them for like $200, $150, $200 online. So I saw that for $50. I was like, yes, please. And they had 2 of them. So that was pretty cool. But I think you'll like Bonsai. I could be wrong, but... Oh, you took off the price tag. The price tag. Yes, of course. But I have a friend that owns over 2,000 games.
Well, we don't have that space.
No, we don't have that many games. Although Jason Levine...
Yes.
Is probably the one person that I've known that had more than 2,000 games, and we kept trying to get him to get the Guinness Book of Records to come down and count his collection. Yeah. Because the person that has the Guinness Book of World Records was like less than 2,000. And the problem with board gamers and their collections is that most of them, if they have a large collection, they know somebody that they know has more games than them, so they don't ask Guinness Book of World Records to come out and count their games because they know that theirs isn't the world record. And that's how Jason was, but we kept trying to get him to do it, but it's a fairly involved process. So he's a busy guy, and I don't think he really cared that much about it. So it was hard to get him to do it. David Brownlee says, yep, we found Around the Table from your video review. Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Sweet. That's
I
awesome.
love that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I also picked up Tiny Epic Vikings when I was there. And there were a couple other ones. I can't remember what they were. But they were smaller games. But that's a neat little store. It's a neat little store. So, yeah, that's cool. All right. Well, I think we're probably about done. We've got 8 people watching now. So, I'll tell you what, we'll do a mini lightning round.
Okay.
We'll do a mini lightning. We always end our Q&As with lightning rounds where you have to ask us a question that basically has 2 choices to it. And we have to choose one or the other. Or we do have the right to offer up a third alternative that we think is better than the 2 that you gave. So we're going to do that. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Princess Bride and Dice Throwing Santa versus Krampus. Those are a couple of other games that we're looking forward to getting back to the table. We've played the Princess Bride adventure book game.
Like 4 times.
4 times already. And the first 3 times it was tenuous enjoyment at best because we missed the fact that you start with 4 cards. and we could
That
not
made
find
a
it.
huge difference.
It made a huge difference. And then,
But we haven't played Santa versus Krampus yet.
we actually pulled that out a couple days
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, we just
and
didn't.
We got it set up, and then JT got in, and it was time to get started.
I think we should do that the day after Thanksgiving. Let's start the Christmas season.
with Santa and Krampus battling it out.
Yes.
So you'd rather start the Christmas season with conflict?
It's Christmas.
I love you.
It's Christmas.
I know. It's
I'm
Christmas.
looking forward to next week. Sam will be back,
Yep.
and I get to start decorating for Christmas. And then it's Christmas 24/7. Christmas on the Alexa, Christmas music, fireplace going, Christmas tree. I'm ready. Let's go. And Christmas movies. There's so many Christmas movies.
All right, Vanessa asked, peanut butter or jelly?
Peanut butter.
Yep, I'll have to go there as well.
Peanut butter.
Interestingly enough, I had a peanut butter and jelly burrito right before we
Oh,
started
that's right,
this.
you did.
And really, it's not really a burrito. It's just I can't really have a whole lot of bread, and I have this carb balance. I have these carb balance tortillas that I can eat, and so instead of using bread, I just use one of those tortillas.
Peanut butter is more versatile. I can use it with bananas. I can use it on a sandwich. I can use it with apples.
Yep.
It usually involves fruit.
Yes.
Peanut butter and
Absolutely.
fruit.
I would definitely agree with that one. Peanut butter is the winner, clear winner in between peanut butter and jelly. However, together,
a Ritz cracker with cream cheese and jelly. Oh, that's decadent.
that sounds like something that would be on one of your charcuterie boards.
It usually is on one of my charcuterie boards.
Although, cream cheese, salsa, and restaurant-style tortilla chips.
Yes.
That's the bee's knees right there.
That sounds
That's the
delicious.
bee's knees right there.
I can't eat that, but it sounds great.
It's Christmas. Better start with conflict.
Yeah. Well, if you just start with it, then, the rest of the time it just is easy, breezy.
Peanut butter, bananas, and honey.
Yes, that's one of
Yes.
Sam's favorites.
Yep.
I do.
It's also one of Elvis's favorites.
I know.
Go ahead, tell him.
No, then you're going to make fun of me. I do sandwiches with peanut butter, mayonnaise, and banana. Because if you just have peanut butter and banana on your sandwich, you look like a dog. You're like...
The governor.
So if you do peanut butter, mayonnaise, and banana, it gives it like a little smooth layer in the middle.
President is going to revoke your passport if you're not careful.
I'm not kidding. That does not sound Canadian or any other country.
I didn't say Canadian. I
You're
said
like
the
a shit
president's
meeting.
going to revoke your passport. It's not American.
It's very American.
I'm just
Peanut
kidding.
butter, mayonnaise, and banana. You can't
The
get
king-
more
the
American.
king loved peanut butter and banana sandwiches. He did. It's probably what killed him.
He'd do fried, deep fried too.
Ew. See, I can't. I've tried too many deep fried delicacies that are supposed to be absolutely
Like those deep fried
amazing.
Oreos we had at the hockey game. Oh, they were so gross.
Too much.
I did not like it.
Too much. Coffee or tea? I know
Tea.
what you're going to say.
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, I'm going to say coffee. Tea is just dirty water.
He calls it flavored water.
Yeah. No, it's not flavored. It's just dirty. It's not flavored water. It smells good. It's aromatic. I'll give you that. But it's deceptive because you're like, oh, that smells so wonderful. Oh, it's dirty water. That's all it is. It doesn't taste like anything. All right, coffee and tea. What? Mayonnaise and peanut butter?
Try it.
No.
Sam's even tried
I
it.
gave her a hard time. I actually used to put peanut butter
Yeah,
and
see?
mayonnaise on my deli sandwiches.
Yeah. So
I
he
used
did
to
it with
do
like
all the
ham.
time. Peanut butter on cheeseburgers is amazing.
Yes.
You need to try peanut butter on a cheeseburger with mayonnaise.
See?
ketchup,
Mayonnaise,
all
peanut
that
butter.
kind of stuff.
I'm telling you.
It is not.
I
bad.
also do peanut butter, mayonnaise, and sweet pickle.
How did she know?
What?
How did she know?
What?
Vanessa, you are
What did she
stalking
say?
us. She said deep fried Oreos or Kool-Aid pickles.
Oh, that's funny.
How did she
Oh my
know?
gosh. Were you at the hockey games
No,
last
she
week?
wasn't.
Seriously.
That's weird.
Okay, that's hysterical. We love you. You're great. You make me laugh.
Kool-Aid
We
pickles
tried the
are
deep fried.
Disgusting.
We tried the deep fried Oreos at the hockey game, and they were gross. And the Kool-Aid pickles, now they may not have been made right, okay, because somebody told us we made them wrong. Somebody said that's not how you do it.
Yeah.
All I know is I took one bite and I was like,
Yeah, she took like a little microscopic bite.
Sam went all in.
And
He
I
took
was just
a
like, no,
bite.
you got to try it. I bit it in like I would have normally bite a regular pickle. And I regretted my decision instantly. It was
I didn't even.
horribly disgusting.
What are you going to have?
Oddly covered.
We have to choose one of those two evils.
I'm deep fried Oreos all day long, and as many times on Sunday as I have to never eat a Kool-Aid pickle again. Kool-Aid pickles are
I think we need to try making them the right
objectively
way.
disgusting.
Because maybe they're good.
I highly doubt it.
It's a thing. People like them.
See, here's what I think they did at the hockey
This is
game.
amazing.
What I think they did at the hockey game was they just poured Kool-Aid packet into the pickle water.
Right. I
Into the
think
pickle
that's
juice.
what she said she did.
And then she just let it sit.
Right.
But apparently, no, you're supposed to take the pickle out of the pickle juice.
Right. And put it
And put it
Kool-Aid.
into Kool-Aid.
Right.
So that you have the sugar and the Kool-Aid flavoring and all of that.
All
other
I
kind
know
of
is
stuff.
it was not good.
But I have heard people saying that even doing it the right way is still not very good.
Oh, really?
So I'm not
That sounds amazing.
here. And another thing is the Oreos that we've had, I think they were probably not the best ones either because they were kind of burnt.
Oh, they were
a
so
little bit too brown.
greasy and so burnt.
So let's see. I remember you guys talking about the Kool-Aid pickles
That's
during
funny.
the chat.
See,
Oh,
that's
okay.
why. She's
All
great. I love it.
You're not stalking. You just have a good memory. Okay,
She does have a good memory. I love
I
it.
swear I'm not stalking you. I just remember that conversation because it was so funny. Horribly disgusting. Just looked up deep fried Oreos. It looks yummy. Here's the thing.
I mean, in concept, it's
Yeah.
got to be good.
Yeah, and
'Cause
I
it's
think if we do our gluten-free
battered.
mint Oreos, deep fried, see?
Now that would be good.
Tiny puff-
Maybe the oil was a little too bad or a little
Yeah.
too stale or something. I didn't love the deep fried Oreos when we had them.
However, we did give one to my son, and he liked it.
Right, and we gave it to the people
And then we
behind
gave it
us,
to
and
the
they
people
like
behind us, and
snarfed them.
They were snarfing them. So I just think it might be more of a preference thing than it is an actual.
And that being said, on Oreos, gluten-free mint Oreos
One thing I would like
are
to try.
so good.
Yeah, that's true. One thing I would like to try though is a deep fried Twinkie. Because I used to love me some
I've
Twinkies
never had a
back in the
Twinkie
day.
in my life.
Never.
I've never had a Twinkie in my
Now you
life.
can't. You've missed your chance.
I've never had a Twinkie in my
You
life.
will- oh man, Twinkies are not good for you at
I
all.
never had
They're
a
like-
Twinkie
they're
or a
like
Hostess
diabetes
cupcake.
They're like diabetes pills.
What do you
That's what
think?
they are.
You think we should try
But
that?
they are really good.
You can't get Twinkies anymore?
They were tasty. See?
Are Twinkies not a thing anymore?
No, yeah, they are.
Oh, then
mean,
I haven't
they
missed
did
my
go
chance.
along for a while. Well, no, it's just that they are.
I can't
like,
eat anything.
They are
right?
super not gluten free. They're super not sugar free.
I know.
And so it's like everything that we're supposed to be staying away from. But it might be #worth it.
I'll try. I think we should try the deep fried Oreos, the deep fried Twinkies. Let's just make a thing out of it.
So should we
Over
do videos
Christmas-
of this?
Yeah, over Christmas break with the kids
We have
as
to do
testers.
reaction videos.
Yes. And we will deep fry some things. Edible only.
Careful.
Not like weird things. Not like that. But like
Sit.
maybe we should do that with the kids.
Maybe so. Maybe when they have, their Christmas break.
Or we could do an air fry. We don't even have to deep fry them. Do them in the air fryer so they get gooey and crispy and they're
that's
not
gonna
cooked
work.
in oil.
I don't know
I think
if that's gonna
I'm
work.
sure, don't you think?
She said yes with 3 exclamation points.
Yes.
So that is
I like it.
that sounds like an imperative. All right.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Well, we're not getting any more of the we missed one. Princess Bride or Goonies?
I can't.
No.
No, I can't.
You have to answer one
No,
or
I
the
can't.
other, or give a third better alternative.
Both?
That is not a better alternative.
That's a better alternative.
No.
Okay, so here's the thing. Princess Bride, I went through and wrote down my favorite quotes of the movie, and it literally ended up being like a script of the whole movie. I wrote down the whole movie. I wrote down the movie word for word. Goonies, I was a member of the original Goonies fan club with my magazine and my oath and my card.
If you couldn't watch
any other movie.
If you couldn't watch one,
I'm stuck on the desert
or
island.
The other, which
one movie
would it be? If you could only watch one of them.
It would probably be Princess Bride because it has all the stuff. Like if you listen to the grandpa doing the intro, it has everything. It has action. It has pirates. It has romance. It has...
So far, so does the Goonies.
Yes, true. They do have pirates.
And they have romance.
I don't know that I could choose. They are both like my two favorite movies. They are my favorite movies.
So if you were making a top 10 list...
Of my two favorite movies?
Of your favorite movies, which one would be number 2?
I don't know. I would have to process that. Okay, same question to you, though.
What about
it? You have to answer, too.
No.
You can't.
Well, that was clearly directed at you. Princess Bride or Goonies. For me, it's probably Goonies.
Yeah.
I like Goonies as a movie a little bit more.
Goonies is a great movie.
I do enjoy Princess Bride. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great. Andre the Giant is probably. My favorite
come on,
character.
You can't. He's so good.
Fezzik was such a good character. Inigo and Fezzik's relationship was great.
I know. So you saying I should do it your way? Like I stand here and you stand there and you're gonna try to throw a rock at me and we're gonna fight it out like men. You're gonna put down your rock and I'm gonna put down my sword and you're gonna fight like. I think you have a bit of an advantage here. I love that movie.
Yep, I get it. I get it. I do too.
Hard to choose. Great movies.
Ragged Edge 68 says, "Hey, excited to catch you tonight. I'm driving back from Spokane with a new half-off copy of My City."
Ooh.
Half off. Wow, that's pretty cool. Where did you pick it up at?
Yeah,
half off.
In Spokane. Where'd
Must
you go?
Have been Barnes Noble. Had to have been Barnes Noble.
Where'd you go? We were just in Spokane. We go to Spokane. Yep. Where should we go?
Ragged Edge 68, I believe. Is that? I can't remember.
Ragged Edge 68. Don't know.
They've been here before. I'm just trying to put a real name with.
Right. Where are you going to? I guess we can't ask that because it's your home.
Excited to catch you. I'm driving back from Spokane with you.
Driving back from Spokane. I know that drive.
Yep. So that is cool. Well, I think we are at a standstill.
Yes.
We are at.
I have to go to the next adventures.
You have to get. Are you going to go or are you not?
I'm going to go. I should go.
She has to go back to work. Board meetings, stupid.
I know they are.
But anyway, we're going to get out of here. We appreciate you guys stopping by and joining us. We've had lower watch numbers today, but that's okay.
I don't mind. I'm grateful that you spent some time with us, and
we absolutely are.
And I'm grateful for the people that come in later and watch the videos later. I'm super grateful for it.
Yep. We certainly are. I think Strider is dutifully staring us down as if the
food will disappear.
Sides of his bladder will burst at any given moment. So we have to go let the puppers out. And we're going to get out of here. Do you know the movie Arrival? Yes.
Arrival?
I haven't watched it. Yeah.
I don't know that
movie.
Nope.
The Arrival. I want to say that was had a big name. Charlie. Is that the one that had Charlie Sheen in it? Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I do know the movie title, and I know I've seen it. I just can't remember. It was a long time ago.
I don't know it.
Thomas Prime says, "Thank you, Sam and Jessie. You are welcome. Good night. Have a good night, Vanessa. It is 8 o'clock over where you are, so have a good night as well. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. We are going to get out of here and get on with the rest of our night, unfortunately. But I gotta finish packing.
And I gotta go back to work.
Yep. So we'll see you guys and gals on the flip side.
Bye.
Take care.
Oh, the silly cough. It makes me crazy. And it's just like a